Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Thursday, April 16th. Another wildly profitable day for the newsletter. Just more of the same that we've seen over the last few weeks. Bears and shorts got taken out to the woodshed yet again. Premature shorting is an issue for these guys. You'd think they will learn. Actually, when they do finally learn, is when we will start going short and they'll be going long. We had this our fourth bullish falling wedge within the larger bearish rising wedge that's been in place from the March lows, and we again broke out of that on pretty decent volume today. If we flip over to the daily chart, as you can see, yet again, I mentioned on Tuesday that since this rally began, we had not had more than 2 down days in a row, and that we should see a nice bounce back, and that's exactly what we saw. And today we were able to break the previous high, and it sets us up now for this 8,400 level. Volume on the Dow has not been that great over the last few days, but I really don't pay attention much to the volume on the Dow. The Qs, QQQQ is the volume I pay attention to, and volume was nicely up today, and very good sign there. Uh, Dow stochastics, been a long time since we've seen stochastics tread along the 80 level. Actually, it's been a year plus since we've seen action like this. But anyway, let's jump into stock plays. Of course, got to mention BCON. We've been very patient on this one. Hit our target today, 70 cents on the nose. Sent out a trading alert to book half gains. There's actually news in after hours announcing the DOE grant and loan money, and BCON is up yet again. Next target is a move to the 200-day moving average at 84 cents, and we will be looking to add back shares that we scalped on any dips below 50 cents. But patience has paid off nicely on this one. Uh, New plays. ZHNE, Zone Technologies. We've played this one quite a few times, but this is one of the last named tech stocks, and its sector and peers have been on fire lately. BC or BKHM, FNSR, uh, ACLS, and these guys report earnings next week. They've already pre-announced their report and said it's going to be better than expected. But today we got our first close above the 200-day moving average at 20 cents, and that is bullish. This one can easily put in a double move in a market such as this. Would look to add it anywhere 22 cents and under. Just pull back on an extended view here, but chart looks really, really good for the near term here. GTCB, this was a new trading alert today. Setup is exactly like DVAX, which gave us a 50% winner yesterday. Same sort of setup, had a huge spike in December, has been treading water here over the last couple of months, and looks ready for a big move near term. 38 to 40 cents will set this stock free, and we're looking for a move up here to the 55 to 60 level. Let me pull up DVAX just so I can show you the similarities in the chart here. Here we had this long base, and then yesterday, kaboom. So we're looking for the same kind of move here on GTCB. Very strong support, 32 cent area. RSI is about ready to break 50. Stochastics ready to break 50. We're about to get a positive 80x cross here on the chart, and this one looks very, very nice for the near term. ARIA. We jumped in this one on the Dendron prostate cancer spike that we saw a couple of days ago. Treaded water over the last couple of days. As I mentioned in the alerts and in the video, ARIA is presenting data on its prostate cancer drug Monday. And the chart here says we're going to see a very big move. It should come tomorrow. If we get any positive news on this one, this is a $2 stock easily. RSI's looking ready to bust out. We've got a nice 80x cross. Stochastics in a nice uptrend here. And really won't take much for this one to launch. Back in December, over the course of a couple of weeks, this stock went up 400%. We're not looking for the same kind of move here, but a move to 2 is very, very doable in this market. CNVR, new trading alert today. This is a cash rich penny stock. It's got a very nice base that's been in place for the last couple of months, really under most traders' radar. We had a huge volume spike today. Average volume on this stock is about 88K over the last 3 months, and we did 1 million shares today. Volume precedes price spikes on many of these stocks. If we actually did a 50% fib retrace from the December highs, we're looking at a move to 35 to 40 cents, which is about where resistance is on this one. These guys are trading under cash, $14 million under cash, and it's a search web publishing company, and traders seem to be finding this one. That there's not very many cheap plays left, and those that are left are going to get bull rated here pretty damn fast. ACLS, we've been patient on this one. We added it back after the big move. We got to close above 40 cents today. I really think this one should continue to motor higher with its peers. And next target on it is a move to 55 to 60 cents in the near term. BWTR trading alert yesterday. This is a California water play. As you can see, this stock is known for big sell-offs and then bouncing back big time. Last such move was in December. Had a big sell-off, bounced around for a couple of days, and then boom, went up 100%. Right now, if we just did a 50% Fibonacci retracement, we'd be looking for a snapback to the 20-day exponential, which is usually our target on these sell-off plays. It's very oversold, and if we actually pull the chart out and look at the action over the last year, actually, hang on here. Here's the chart over the last year. Every few months it sees a very big sell-off, and then it always bounces back. We've had a big sell-off here. All we're looking for is 50 to 75% bounce back on this one. Stops can go to yesterday's low at 33 cents. Deeply oversold, and ripe for a nice big bounce back in the near term. Sirius, one of our favorite stocks. Actually, let me pull this chart out. I was just looking at this one to see what our next resistance level, but you can see it on the 3-month chart. We've broken out of this flag formation on very nice volume. Volume is again starting to ramp up, which is what usually happens on this stock before it goes on a tear. Let me go pull it out again to the next chart. Target here is a move to the 200-day moving average. That is at 63 cents. Next breakout is 43 cents when Sirius should see a nice buying spike on a break of this 43 cent area. So if you're looking to add to your position, that will be the next add spot, and stops at the 20-day exponential at 34 cents. Just a really quick update here on ASTM. I'm not going to update the chart here, but had a big spike in pre-market. STEM had some nice news, but this chart looks to be coiling for one of its moves. We're patiently waiting on this one. I would look for a close above 40 before I add any more shares. So we're just going to hold our core shares and look for a spike to 50 cents for a scalp on this one. So bears and shorts continue to get frustrated by this market, and the bulls and longs who went short are starting to cover again, and we're actually starting to see some of the shorts come over to the long side, which we're still high cash. We're just going to rotate in and out of plays. Lots and lots of stuff, just getting very, very nice action on it. Tomorrow's options expiration, and likely we're going to see the market trade flat to up just because it's option expiration. Google reported its earnings in after hours, and actually let me see what Google's at right now. Stock was up in the 400s, but people were complaining that, oh my god, Google only grew revenue by 8% in one of the worst earning quarters in history. Shame on them, and slapping the stock back. Essentially what's happened is options expiration is tomorrow. People were doing straddles. They used to never do them before. Everyone's doing straddle plays now, buying the calls and the puts and hoping for a big move either way. And what's been happening on these large cap straddle plays is they go nowhere, and the only person who makes money is the option crook, which is usually the case. But Google's earnings should be a non-event for the market, and we should continue to see the shorts get squeezed. As long as we hold above the 20-day exponential, we are going to maintain our bullish bias. Next target, 8,400, and if we get a break at 8,405, holy crap, will the shorts be panicking and buying? But fingers crossed when we get to that level. That's it for the video. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.